Hi, my Bitcoin followers! The ultimate Bitcoin investor is El Salvador by doing this today. El Salvador acquired roughly 21 million worth of Bitcoin on Monday. President Nayib Bukele announced, buying the crypto market ahead of making history Tuesday by becoming the first country in the world to formally adopt the digital currency as legal tender. So, in today's video, we are going to talk about the ultimate Bitcoin investor, El Salvador. Without further ado, let's begin. Make sure you enable all notifications to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Stay tuned for the hottest secrets and information of Bitcoin. El Salvador is making history Tuesday by becoming the first sovereign government to use Bitcoin as legal tender, clearing the way for residents to pay taxes and other debts with the cryptocurrency, and allowing hundreds of thousands of businesses nationwide to accept it as payment. The Central American nation of 6.5 million residents has already marked this occasion with $20 million in Bitcoin purchases and the rollout of hundreds of Bitcoin ATMs across the country. But the bulk of transactions are slated to happen in El Salvador's official Bitcoin wallet, dubbed Chivo, or cool in Spanish slang. El Salvador bought its first 400 Bitcoins in 2 lots on Monday, worth an estimated $21 million based on Bitcoin's value at the time of the announcement, according to a series of tweets by Bukele. Bukele said that the country had plans to buy a lot more when announcing the first salvo of 200 Bitcoins. The purchase comes as El Salvador makes history as the first country to make Bitcoin legal tender Tuesday. The law and act, approved by an overwhelming majority in June, places Bitcoin alongside the US dollar as El Salvador's national currency. Bukele said he hopes the initiative will boost foreign investment, financial inclusion, and generate jobs, and Bitcoin can be used to make purchases and pay tax. The value of Bitcoin jumped around 2% to just under $53,000 on Tuesday morning, following Bukele's tweet, though the volatile token dropped 3% later that morning, its highest value since the cryptocurrency market crashed 3 months ago. El Salvador's decision to adopt Bitcoin as legal tender is controversial, and questions over logistics have been raised both at home and abroad. Polls suggest most Salvadorans are against the idea, and many have taken to the streets to protest the change. The International Monetary Fund, IMF, said its plans may threaten an anticipated deal with the country, while some economists warn of the country becoming a haven for financial crime, and there are widespread concerns over the political and environmental impact of Bitcoin, which uses huge amounts of electricity. Some of these criticisms, notably environmental impact and crime, which certainly are significant problems, are often raised as if they are insurmountable and without reference to efforts to remedy the issue or context. Bitcoin could be mined using electricity generated from clean sources, for example, and crypto's popularity among criminals makes up a small fraction of illicit financial transactions. Many are excited about the change, and Bukele has been open in his hopes it will attract a new cohort of entrepreneurs to the country. For months, El Salvador has kept many of Chivo's details under wraps. The decision to use the US company and a publicly available blockchain to power such a vital part of the nation's infrastructure shows how far the cryptocurrency has come since the days when it was seen as a bastion for criminals. But the nation's controversial president still has many questions to answer. El Salvador's presidential press secretary didn't immediately respond to any request for comment. Though El Salvadorians can opt to use other cryptocurrency wallets, only those who download the Bitco-powered Chivo app will receive the $30 in Bitcoin that the nation's government has promised to give to residents. El Salvador is not yet disclosing current signups, but the country already allocated $150 million to help it establish as many as 5 million starter Bitcoin wallets. Digital assets look so different from what we've seen with other types of money, and so people wonder about how they fit in. But this is an opportunity to build financial freedom for the people of El Salvador, says Bitco CEO Mike Belshi, speaking from his home in Silicon Valley on Saturday. The ability to send money in a hurry on Saturday night when banks are closed, across the planet and at almost no fees, is hard to put into words how empowering it is. And what we'll see in El Salvador is, people will start figuring it out. At least for now. The Chivo wallet will only support Bitcoin and USD, and users won't incur fees when transacting with others using the wallet, a point President Bukele has stressed on Twitter. Funds withdrawn from the wallet, however, will incur fees. Bitco has worked out a small commercial relationship with El Salvador's central bank, Belshi says, but financial terms weren't disclosed. Though its deal with El Salvador puts Bitco at the forefront of global cryptocurrency adoption, the wallet provider isn't alone in helping government officials navigate the nascent crypto space. Digital wallet company Strike, founded by Forbes 30 Under 30 alum Jack Mallers, has been providing insights to El Salvador as part of a project in the small seaside town of El Zonte, where some 600 residents and 15 businesses use Bitcoin for everything including wages, purchases, and donations. In a statement, Strike said it's excited about the opportunities for El Salvador to build an ecosystem of interoperable services for people and businesses using Bitcoin's open network. Founded in 2013, Bitco has grown into one of the biggest cryptocurrency wallet companies in the world, raising more than $70 million in funding from investors including Goldman Sachs and Redpoint Ventures, and processing more than $50 billion in Bitcoin volume each month. Though it faces competition from the likes of Coinbase and Blockchain.com, Bitco says its assets under custody have roughly doubled to $40 billion since the end of last year, with the firm now serving more than 400 institutional investors and 150 exchanges. In May, existing investor Galaxy Digital, the cryptocurrency financial services firm founded by billionaire Mike Novogratz, announced it would acquire Bitco for $1.2 billion in cash and stock. Once the deal closes, Bitco will integrate into Galaxy's business, which will continue to offer the firm's products. Perhaps the biggest question remaining about El Salvador's unprecedented embrace of Bitcoin is how lingering concerns over the cryptocurrency's volatility and shaky reputation will impact adoption. Streets of the nation's capital, San Salvador, have already been filled with protesters in the past few weeks, with residents waving posters reading "No to corrupt money laundering," alluding to Bitcoin's use in some transactions to hide the origins of illicit deals. Nearly 68% of El Salvadorans said they disagree with the use of Bitcoin as a legal tender, according to a poll of 1,281 residents conducted by the nation's Central American University in August. About 9 out of 10 residents said they didn't have a clear understanding of the cryptocurrency, and another 8 out of 10 said they had little or no confidence in its use. Make sure you enable all notifications to our channel. Give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. And stay tuned for the hottest secrets and information of Bitcoin.